Good morning, all of you. Is it inaudible? Gopi, Keso, Praveen, Sai, Lokesh.
Yes, sir. Audible. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning. Shravan Kumar, Swarup Naik. Yeah. So, what we have discussed, what we have started in the last session, we understood very clearly what is a configuration management. What is an exactly configuration management we have discussed in the last session. And each and every student have receiving recording sessions, am I right? Have you received, did you receive last class, please? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Received.
Okay, okay. Uh, Praveen, please talk to admin. Please share this into the our admin. Okay. Yeah. So, so in DevOps, so we started with what? Ansible. Okay. So if you want to start with Ansible, around Ansible model itself, we're gonna be discussing about 4 weeks of time. Okay, so so before starting Ansible model, which are all the dependencies, guys, please? Creating Ansible account and login, create AWS server and login. How to use server, we have experience. What is the configuration management also? We understand in the last class. But today, let us talk about Linux basics. So directly we can't able to start Ansible because of some students don't know Linux basics. Let it be cover Linux basics first, then we will be move forwarding into the Ansible. Then we start understanding Ansible, and we're gonna be learning Ansible playbooks. Fine. So today, we are gonna be discussing about Linux basics. Today we are gonna be discussing about Linux basics. Yes, please. Okay. So before starting Linux basics, yeah, we need to getting into the cloud and let it be create a server. For practicing Linux, we need a Linux machine. Whether you want to getting in your whether we can able to create virtual machine in your laptop, or else we can able to create an Azure or AWS. But we need a Linux machine for practice Linux basics. Please wait. Please wait. Let it be provide MFA code 921-280. Yeah. So I don't want this server. Let it be terminate this. Freshly, we are gonna be creating one. Freshly creating one more server, guys, please. So please let us go to the how many servers you want? One. How many servers you want? One. My web server. My web server. Scroll down. Please be use Ubuntu. Please be use Ubuntu. Choose Ubuntu server, Ubuntu operating system. Then please be choose T2 Micro. It has 1 core CPU and 1 GB RAM. It has 1 core CPU and 1 GB RAM. And once if it is successfully share 1 core CPU and 1 GB RAM, then please be create a new PIM file. If you are a first time, please be create new PIM file. So if you're already second time, please be using existing PIM file also. I'm gonna be using my existing PIM file name called myself Ohio. One PIM file we can able to assign with multiple servers. But if you lose this PIM file, that means you're gonna be losing your server. And let it be go for default network enough. And please be go for a default SSH and 8 GB of hard disk. 8 GB of hard disk. And scroll down and click on launch instances. Click on launch instances. Is our instances successfully created or not? Is my server is successfully created or not? Yeah, once if it is successfully created, then we can able to getting into the server. Please let it be connecting into this machine. Click on SSH. Copy the SSH connection. Where exactly the PEM file is located. Paste your SSH connection. Yes to content. Once if it is successfully getting into the server, please be use sudo -i. By executing this command, we can able to switch it to the root. Normal user. Dollar is a normal user. We need to switch it to the root user. So root is a administrator. By using root user as administrator, we can do anything. We can able to install anything. We can able to execute any Linux command. But as a normal user, we can't do anything in the Linux server. Okay. Once if it is done, then we can make this server as anything. Okay. But before that, if you want to do anything, first we need to update the server. Whenever execute apt-get update automatically, the default server default softwares will be downloading from internet into this server. Default, the default, the default softwares will be downloaded from internet into the server. So once if it is done, the server is ready. Yeah. Once if it is ready, Once if it is ready, then we are gonna be working with anything. We can make it as Ansible server, we can make it as Ansible node, we can make it as a production server, we can make it as a Jenkins, we can make it as anything. Okay. But before that, we need to understand the Linux basics, guys, please. Okay. Today, let us start with what Linux basics. After completion of Linux basics, then we're gonna be starts with Ansible. Then we're gonna be configuration management as a Ansible. Okay, please, once again, let it be open Linux slides. Yeah, tell me what is an operating system, please, all of you. What is an exactly operating system? What is an exactly operating system, please? Everybody are using operating system, am I right? Windows, Linux, Mac, Android. These are all we calling as an operating system. What is an operating system? Operating system is a interface between end user computer hardware. End user computer hardware. The computer hardware don't know English. Computer hardware knows only ones and zeros only. Ones and zeros only. But as an end user, we know English. We can speak in English. But what is an exactly operating system does? Interface means what? Intercommunicate each other. So from end user, what we given, it will be translate, give the hardware, and reply back and translate back to the end user. So what is an operating system? Operating system is a interface, intercommunicate each other between end user and computer hardware. The computer hardware can't be understand human readable language. It works on binary format like ones and zeros. So what is an operating system? It translate, which it can translate human language to the hardware and vice versa. For effective communication is nothing but what exactly? Operating system. Am I right? Yeah, got it. What is an operating system, please? So types of operating system. How many types of operating systems we have? Totally, we have a three types. One is single user, single task operating system, single user multitasking operating system, multi-user and multitasking operating system. Totally, we have a three types: single user, single task operating system, single user multitasking operating system, multi-user multitasking operating system. Totally, we have a three types of operating systems we have. But single user, a single task operating system is a MS-DOS. Single user multitasking operating system is a Windows. Multi-user multitasking operating system is a Linux and Unix. Understand, please? Clear. Sir, what is an exactly? So up to this point, we are understood very clear. Let it be come to, let it be discussed one more time. Single user, single task, single operating system means what? At a time, only one user can log in, only one task, that particular mission. But single user multitasking operating system means what? One user can log in. After login, multiple tasks can able to do, like, Edge, Firefox, Zoom meeting, text, Chrome, Git Bash. At a time, we can work with multiple users, multiple tasks. One user can log in. After login, in each and after login, that user can do multitask. But what about multi-user multitasking operating system, please? At a time, multiple users can log in at a time. Multiple users can log in at a time, and each and every user do multitask. I'll repeat. Multiple users can log in at a time, and each and every user can do multitasking. Means multiple tasks at a time, he can able to do that. Okay, but that operating system we calling as what? Unix and Linux. Clear, understood this? Yeah, shall we experience this practically? Yeah. So we are gonna be experience this. So for first, we're gonna be creating two users. How to create a users, please? How we can be able to create users, add user, and then add user, and then what are the password? I'm gonna be typing here Maha, enter, enter, enter. Enter. Yeah, we have successfully created Anil user or no? The same way, let it be used. Second username call. Add user Maha, M-E-H-A. And what are the password? M-E-H-A. M-E-H-A. Yeah, enter. Yeah, we have successfully created two users. One is Anil user. The second one is Maha user. Anil's user. Sir, how we can able to getting into the Anil's user? Yes, you Anil. Yeah, we have successfully logged in with Anil. As of right now, Anil is working on top of this or not, tell me. The same way, Maha user also can log in at a time. So copy this again. Please be open. Git bash. Paste your SSH connection. Sudo -i apt get update. Apt get update. Yeah, is it done it or not? Tell me. So then here we can able to log in into the Maha user also. Right now, we are working with Maha user or not? Tell me. At a time, are we working with on the same server? Anil user also logged in. Maha user also can log. Got it. Multiple users log in at a time on top of the same server or not? Tell me. Clear all of you, please. At a time or not? For example, let's say Anil is working on in his workspace. See, where he is working in his workspace. Same way, Maha can work on in his workspace. Both are different. So Anil workspace is different. Maha workspace is different. At a time, multiple users can log in. They can able to do multitask. They can able to do multiple operating system, multiple operations. For example, let's say for he can able to create F1, F2. See, he's creating F1, F2, F3 files. So he successfully created in his workspace, but the same thing, but he can't be see in his workspace. No, he can't. Because of this workspace is different. Maha workspace is different. Anil workspace is different, but they are working on different. But these two users are logged in at a time, same server, and they can able to do multitasking. I hope you people are understand this. But so one more clarification. So Maha can able to Maha can able to logged in. Can able to logged in into the Anil? Yes, he can. So let us go for Anil workspace. Permission denied. He can't. Maha can't getting into Anil workspace. He can't work. Clear. I hope you people are understand this point also. Okay. So what we have discussed up to this point. So we have a different operating system, single user, single task operating system, single user multitasking operating system like Windows, multi-user multitasking operating system like Unix and Linux. Clear up to this point? Any questions, please? Is clear? All of it's clear, am I right? Yeah. But what is Unix? What is Unix exactly? Unix is a principles. Everything is a file format. Jurali Unix principles, guys, please. Everything is a file format. File format. Whatever writing, everything is a file format. And even the configuration data stored in the text format. If it is a text format, if it is a text format, if it is storing configuration the text. So that means allow administrator can move configurations from one machine to another machine very easy. That is a great feature in Linux. And Linux is providing utilities. So in Windows, everything is a click, right click, open, create file, click. Okay. But in Linux, everything is a command. Utility is nothing but a command. Linux is providing for each and every action separate command for listing, for seeing, for example, I want to see the data. I want to see the data. I want to where you are working. So PWD, present working directory, where you are working. And what is the data in this location? Nothing. All right. And and do you want to create files? Touch command. Do you want to open a getting into the folder CD? So these are all the for each and every action separate command is available. But whereas Windows everything is a click, right click, open like that. But in the Linux everything is a command. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? So Linux offering so many utilities means so many commands and moreover, each and every program, each and every action, it will be chained. Okay. So, ability to chain the program together a complex tasks. Okay. Even the complex tasks also we can able to perform in the Linux because of each and every task, each and every program is chained together one to another, please. So, what is an advantage? It gives user flexibility. One program, we are going to be executing shell script. We're executing a number of commands, but each and every command, one command, first command output, we can able to give the input of other command. We're executing so many utilities, am I right? For example, one utility, one command executed, that output, the first command output, we can able to give to the input of other command. In this way, complex, the combination of many program, many small program, many small execution of commands, and we could together perform a major complexes. That is, we calling in this, we can able to do it in Linux. But from Unix, from Unix, the fresh implementation of Linux. From Unix, the fresh implementation of Linux. The Linux is fresh implementation from Unix. It is an open source development model. It supports wide variety of hardwares. Okay, we can install Linux in ADM process. We can install Linux in Intel processor, ADM process, any other also. It supports many networking protocols and configurations. It supports many networking protocols and configurations. configurations, yes, please. It is fully supported. It is fully supported. It is fully supported. Any problem, any customer, any ticketing support? Yes, definitely. If it is licensed, definitely they will support ticketing also. Clear understanding, somewhat understanding. Okay, fine. So let us understand the basic commands. Basic commands. Basic commands. Basic Linux commands, let us understand. So how we are work with Windows? How we are work with Windows? Very easy, am I right? You know how to create files and folders, deletion, copying, very easy, am I right? Yeah, but let us try to show you, please. What I'm showing you in Windows environment, the same thing we're trying to do it in Linux also. Okay, but in Windows everything is a click. Everything is a click, but Linux is not like that. Everything is a command. Everything is a command. Guess, please. So first, let me show you. Let me show you. Somebody knows already Linux, but somebody knows already. But please bear with me for today because if some students don't know Linux basics. That's what I'm brushing. Okay, before moving into the Ansible, this Linux basics are very, very important. These are all the Linux basic commands. Let us try to understand. So directly I'm not teaching. First, let us experience Windows. The same thing I'm trying to simulating into the Linux environment. That easy to understand. That's what. Okay. First, let me know how to create a folder in the Windows environment. New. So what are the folder name? My folder. And once if it is create a folder, what we need to do, please, how we can able to open, double click. Guys, please remember what I'm showing you each and every step. Okay. Each and every step. I will be repeated in Linux also. That's the reason. Okay. Please make sure. Okay. So once if it is create folder and double click, automatically it will be open. And here I want to create a text file. How to create a text file? And or more whatever maybe. I want to create one more folder. Like I want to create a folder name called my AWS. I want to create folder name called my Linux. I want to create a folder name called my DevOps. Yeah, we can able to create inside a folder nested folders or not. Yes. I want to create an empty files. How to create an empty files? So please F1 file. It is an empty file. Let it be create file 2. Let it be create file. So these three are empty files. These three are empty files. There is no data. Sir, I want to create a data file. Sir. How can I? Very easy. So right click, new, text, file for double click. Once if it is double click, automatically open a file for, then write, this is my file for, and save it. Shall we repeat one more time? New, file. This is my file. And save it. Okay, what we observe? While creating file, it will be open. If it is double click, it will be open a new window like text pad and type the data. See, I'll show you one more time. So what we have done. So file 6, I'm gonna be trying to create. Once if it is create, double click to open, and we are inserting in this terminal. In this terminal, I'm typing this is my whatever data, my file 6, and we're trying to save. Trying to save. After saving, and we are closing also. Please follow the steps. So these steps are very important. So repeating into the Linux. Yeah. So we created a folders, we created a files also, but I want to copy paste. What is the meaning of copy paste, please? What is in exactly the copy paste, please? So copy paste is nothing but what the data is available source and destination. From where you copy to where you paste source and destination, the file or data is available. Okay, but let it be, let it be copy this file 6 and let me go for my Linux and paste here. Is it paste here or not? See here. So source file is available. In the destination also available. It is a copy paste. Sir, what is a cut and paste? File, let it be cut. Let it be cut and paste here. What are the cut and paste? So the data is available only destination, but not in the source. In the source is deleted. In the destination, the data is available. Got it? It is a copy paste. But I don't want these files. I want to delete. How can I delete? I can delete a folder. I can delete a files individually, and moreover by selecting all and shift delete enter at a time, all files, all folders will be deleted at a time, and delete this folder also. Clear? Understand this? What I have shown you, the same thing can able to do it in Linux environment. Yes. So for this, let me show you first. Let it be getting into the server. So whatever the server is running, or else you can take your physical server, or else virtual machine in your laptop, or else cloud server. Which cloud I'm choosing? AWS cloud server. Let me click on connect SSH. Copy the SSH connection. Where exactly the PEM file is located. Git bash. Paste your SSH connection. Paste your SSH connection. Clear. Once if it is done, please be switched to the root. A normal user to administrator, then he can able to perform anything. Okay, once if it is getting into that, so what are the first step which we have done, please, anybody? Please. What are the first step? Create a AWS server and login. So once if it is successfully logged in, once if it is successfully logged in, how exactly logged in, you know very well, okay? I shown you all this so many times. But after successfully logged in, you will be landing into dollar. Means sudo hyphen and dollar is nothing but a normal user. Hash means what? Root user. The first for every new server, for every we need to execute apt-get update. Whenever execute apt-get update, automatically automatically. Automatically. It will be updated. So the default softwares will be downloaded from internet to into the server, please. So once if it is done, then we can make it as anything. So first I want to create a folder. Sir, how we can able to create a folder, please? mkdir make dir make dir making directory. The directory is nothing but what we are calling in Windows. Even Windows also we calling as a directory. Folder is a nickname. So folder, my folder. When you are execute this, automatically the folder is successfully created. Can you able to see this folder? No, by default we can't see. In Linux, in Windows, yes, we can see. But double click we can able to getting into the folder also. But here is everything is a command. As for discussion, everything is a command, guys, please. Once if it is done, let us see and execute ls command. Let us execute ls command. Let us execute ls. ls is a command to list down which are all the folder, which are all the files on the present working directory. Okay, but as of right now, my folder is successfully created. But I want to getting into the my folder. What are the command I should be use? Cd my folder. Cd my folder. That's it. Once if it is in execute, it will be getting into this folder. Where exactly we are working? Where exactly we are working? Where exactly you are working? Present working directory. So present working directory means what? At the present working directory where you are working. For example, in Windows also, somewhere else maybe download. In which location you are working, please? Which location? Maybe this is the location we are working. Am I right? Maha DevOps DS classes morning. The same way here also. In Linux also, which location you are working as, please? Under root, my folder, in this location you are working. But in this folder, did we create any files? Nothing. We didn't create any files, please. We didn't create any files. But how to create a files, please? How to create a files? Touch F1, F2, F3. Or else inside of the folder, I want to create nested folder. mkdir my AWS folder, Linux folder, my DevOps folder. Yeah. Sorry. See, is these folders are successfully created or not? Tell me. Is these folders are successfully created or not? Tell me. Yes or no? But I want to create an empty files. Touch is a command. Touch is a command. Touch is a command. Touch is a command. We can create empty files. So touch F1, F2, F3. Have you successfully created F1, F2, F3 files or not? Clear? Is it perfect? Clear all of you. So we can able to create a files also. So we can able to create folder, we can able to create a empty files. My question is, sir, so we created a folder, we created a files, but how we can able to distinct which is a file, which is a folder? In front of you, I created that what you can able to come to know these are all the folders, files, but we have see new server, new location in a server. So in the location, which are all the files, which are all the files, how we can able to distinct, how exactly we can able to come to know? How exactly we can able to come to know? Yes, please. ls-le. So if it execute ls-la, see in this location you can able to come to know. So D means what directory. D in the sense of what directory. Hyphen is nothing but a folder. File, sorry, file. When you seeing this hyphen, that is the meaning of file. When you seeing D means what directory. Clear? Understand? Any questions, please, after this point? Okay. So rest we'll discuss about, guys, please. So how to create data files, how to copy, how to cut and paste, how to delete. We are gonna be deep discussion about Linux basics tomorrow also.
Sir, tomorrow we have class, sir, Saturday.
Tomorrow, Saturday, we have a class because of we had taken last two classes already, no? That
Okay,
should
okay, sir.
tomorrow we'll take a class. Saturday we have a class tomorrow, and moreover, and one more thing, please wait, don't leave the meeting. 1 minute, don't leave the meeting. So 1 second. And tomorrow, this whatever the meeting link is changed, whatever the meeting link is changed, today's session is already recorded. I will be uploaded here. I will be uploaded here. Record number 1, record number 2, record number 3 as today class will be uploaded around before 10 o'clock. And so please, who don't have drive access, please be get a drive access by calling an admin. Okay, this is admin number. I shared in the chat box. Call the admin, get the drive access, and whatever student information file, here is whatever the student information file, please be joined from here. Please, okay, don't call to anybody. If you have a drive access, this DevOps Ansible DS, please look at here. DevOps Ansible DS, okay. If you have a drive access in the student information file, whatever the whatever the link, please be joined. Okay, it will be expired, but today I will be create a new Zoom meeting link, and I will be updated here. So please make sure about before leave the session whether you're accessing this or not. Whether you can able to accessing this folder, whether you can able to open and can able to join from here or not, please confirm. Tomorrow we have a class. Tomorrow we will be joined with the new meeting link. I will be updated here by tonight. Thank you. Any questions? Yeah, we'll continue.